Hey, it's Karma. Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking and checking me out as always. And today we are going to be talking about another Dua fragrance I recently received. And that fragrance is none other than the infamous White Milk. Looks like, okay, this is the side. Yes, so I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for this fragrance because this has been all the rage on the Facebook group. So let's go ahead and bring up the description and notes, and then we're going to talk about it. All right. So now, White Milk is currently out of stock. This is one of those fragrances you're going to have to jump on as soon as it restocks. So I suggest, again, going on to the Dua website, making a account, and then adding it to your wish list, because as soon as it restocks, they will send you an email, and that's how you'll know that it is available for purchase. Now, White Milk is the inspiration of Bianco Latte by Giordini di Toscana. The description says, the scent of white milk is something cleverly achieved through thoughtfully pieced together accords. The smell of milk is said to be smooth, slightly sweet, and comforting to many. White milk is our expression, and you will find all of these olfactory qualities with this latest release. Creamy caramel covers up the entire blend with its lactonic, slightly salty personality. Tonka bean is as smooth as ever as it combines with the carnal sensation of honey. White musk pieces everything together in its clean and comforting fashion, while a familiar note of vanilla occupies the base to build upon the sweetness and the white milk accord. White Milk is an exquisite fragrance guaranteed to bring about a sense of warmth, comforting familiarity, and we can't wait for you to own a bottle. Classification is an amber vanilla. Notes are caramel, tonka bean, honey, vanilla, and white musk. Gender is unisex, and the concentration is an extrait de parfum. 34 milliliters, which equals to 1.1 fluid ounces, and it's $33 under their Dua designer line. Okay, so that is the description for White Milk. Now, let's get into what it smells like. Okay, so from the bottle, you get the honey. You really get the honey. Let's go ahead and spray it on. Now, I've sprayed this already. And I will say, the initial spray is very sharp. There's something that's very, very sharp when you first spray it on. I think it may be the musk, but there's something that's very sharp. And I would suggest that if you're spraying it on, spray one spray at a time. But meaning like you spray, wait a little bit, spray. Take your time. Don't, because when I did that, my nose was burning. It felt like my nose here was burning. So take your time with spraying it on. Now, once it's on your skin, you get this lovely honey scent. The honey is so delicious. It's like a sticky, sweet honey. A rich, thick, smoky honey. It is so good. Now, I do not have the original yet. It is on the way. So once I receive the original, I will do a comparison between the original Bianco Latte, White Milk, and Dapper's version of Bianco Latte. But what I will say right now, between Dapper's version of Bianco Latte and White Milk, you don't get that honey note in Bianco Latte. For Dapper's version. So if you do not like honey, you like Bianco Latte, right? But you don't like that honey note, that very thick, heavy, smoky honey note that you get in the beginning, because I can see where that may be a little bit of a turn off. It comes off a little bit leather-ish because of how smoky it is and how thick. I would say go for Dapper's version because it does not have that honey note. If it is in there, it's very light. You don't really smell it as much as you smell it in here. But I will say the dry downs for both of them are the same. It's just Dapper skips that honey part. But if you do like honey, this is going to be your thing. Honey is very nice. Now, when it dries down, you get this sweet vanilla caramel, and it is so delicious. Now, I would say as far as sillage, I would say it's personal, not close to the skin, but the next step up. I think someone who's in your immediate area will smell this on you. I'm just saying for the white milk. I'm not sure for the original Bianco Latte. I heard that one's a lot stronger and people will smell it. It's a beast mode fragrance. This one isn't really beast mode to me. I had it for, I want to say almost a week now. Maybe it'll develop into beast mode, but right now it's just kind of like personal, in my personal space. You'll probably smell it on me. It's still that honey and vanilla. Longevity, it does last a long time. So I will say about 8 hours on my skin. I get about, first, so once I come out the shower, I always moisturize. Right out the shower, I usually use my Palmer's cocoa butter and my coconut oil. So my skin is nice and moisturized. And then when I use this, I get about 8 hours out of it. But if I spray it on my clothes, I definitely smell it the next day. But on skin, about 8 hours. Do I feel like this is backup bottle worthy? Definitely. If you are into caramel vanilla scents, sweet gourmands, heavy, thick, rich gourmands, especially honey, this is definitely backup bottle worthy. If you can even get the first bottle, you should try to get a backup if that's your thing. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful scent. Yeah, so check it out. Check out the Dua Brands White Milk. Also, if you have a Facebook, you can join their Facebook group. There's people who are reselling and swapping for this. Also, yeah, just selling it. And you can also find out if they're going to restock. So yeah, that is the Dua Brands White Milk. Very yummy. And let me know what you think about this hyped up fragrance. Is it worth the hype to you? Did you get this and you really enjoyed it? Or you were just like, it's all right. But let me know in the comments. All right. I'm Karma. And until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.